Hey guys, BuckeyePrepping. Today I'd like to look at my EDC bag. This is what I carry with me everywhere, and no matter if I'm going bike riding or I'm going to work. Even if it's a quick ride down to the grocery store, I usually take it with me no matter what. It's always with me in the truck or my car or on the bike, like I said before. There's many facets of this bag. There's many things I like to carry, things that work for me, things that haven't worked. I kind of like to go over what works for me, what I found that I thought were too many things to carry, but I found that they actually work very well for me. So first off, here we got it's a Swiss gear bag. This is one of the more expensive ones, meant for laptops. Has some padding in there, but I think it was around $100. I'm sure you could find these cheaper on Amazon or something. I bought this a few years ago. It's held up pretty good to almost everyday use basically for me since then, last 2 years or so. I think let me reposition this bag and then I'll come back and take some more shots and tell you about what I have on it. Okay, first up I thought I'd start with the straps, what I have most accessible to me. Here on the right side you can see this is a low pro camera holder. This is for the camera I'm using right now, just a little Canon point and shoot. Have an extra battery in there, another SD card. It has a little waterproof jacket that comes out from underneath, so if it does rain or if I'm out in the elements I can cover it up. So it's been really good so far. I just added this to the strap the last month or so just to try it out, see how it goes, and I actually really like it. Doesn't really get in the way for me. I used to keep it inside the bag, but I kind of like having it out now, so if I see something to take a picture of or video, I can slap it in my hands, put it on the tripod, and go from there. Over here on the left side is, you can see this is a speaker mic for my ICOM 92AD. This is the ham radio, mobile transceiver, hand transceiver. I have it there. It's pretty handy, so I can talk on it if I have to, right from that position. I'll show you later, the next clip, where I have the radio itself and its kind of configuration, but I like it there because it has more access to the GPS. It's up higher on my shoulder usually when I'm wearing it, so I can get a GPS signal a little bit better, and if I need to I can just hit the push to talk button and usually talk from where I'm at, and it picks up very well, and I can actually hear it very well from that point too. So let me spin this around here in a second, and then I'll show you where I keep that radio, and then go some other outside pockets, and we'll work our way in. Okay, so here's the side shot of where I have my ICOM radio. It's in this just little side pocket here. I just have it tucked in there. I usually don't have it clipped or anything. It stays in there. This top part has a little bit of elastic, so it holds it in there, and this is pretty bulky, so it's not going to come out unless you're really rolling around in it upside down. The radio is waterproof, so getting exposed to the weather is no big deal at all. It handles it no problem, just like the speaker mic. Let me flip around the other side. Here I have a water bottle. Always carry that with me. Try and have it full, either when I leave the house, leave the office, wherever I'm at that I can fill it up. I like to have a full one on me, so when I'm out I always have a liter of water with me. Sometimes I'll also put my coffee mug in here and then still have the water on the inside of the pack. Very useful. You should always have water with you, some type of water holding device. I like it. I know some of the people like to have the metal ones because you can actually cook and heat with those over some type of fire, but for my EDC bag I wasn't really concerned with the kind of wilderness aspect of it. We're being ready and prepared for actually doing a bug out or anything like that. This is just more for an everyday carry, work to home, home to work, occasional visit out to a store, maybe an hour drive or so. I always have it with me. Let me reposition this again, and then we'll start diving in onto the inside. Okay, here in the first pocket, this is the laptop pocket. As you can see, I have it in here. Nice little strap, holds it in nice and tight. Here's my laptop. As you can see, this has a nice padding in here, this side and the back side, and there's a little divider down in here that you can see that you can put other things in there like files, pieces of paper. Really nice, really padded. I really don't feel it on my back, the stiffness of the laptop. This does a very good job of keeping it nice and soft, so if it falls, something like that, it's somewhat protected. Obviously it's not going to protect against a really hard fall, like say cement. Also down here in the pocket, I keep my antenna. This is the extendable antenna for my radio. And I also carry the rubber ducky, which is in here too. Let me grab it. There we go. So I have this one. I have both of my antennas in here. They're really light, don't bend. You know, they keep pretty nice and straight up and down, no problem. Let me flip this around. As you can see, it has a little mesh pocket right here. This is where I like to keep cables. So in here I have one for the iPod Shuffle. This is a connector for the camera. So I run that to the camera to the laptop. That way I can download pictures and stuff like that to other laptops that don't have the special slot for the SD card for this one. It's very nice. I've kept other things in there like a mouse or USB drive. You usually don't carry those all the time, but these are always in here with me. Okay, let me close this one up and I will go back to another pouch. Okay, here's the next pocket back. It's a small little piece opening right here. Inside here is more, it's not really deep, very small. Looks like it's somewhat waterproof, some type of lining here. I'm not sure if it is really, but it does a good job for keeping out major rain. First in here, I have it's just earphones. I usually listen to work, it's either through an iPod, smartphone, laptop, whatever. It's very nice to have these with me. Self-explanatory. Here is what a little small first aid kit. This was $5 at Target, which I thought was a great deal. Usually, you can see here's what usually it comes with: some of the bandages, some Tylenol, little you know, Motrin, all that kind of little stuff. But what I did, there was lots of extra space, so I added more things in here. Like fingernail clippers, chapstick, some Visine, maybe some anti-diarrheals, more headache pills. I think I'll probably do another video on this one, what I carry with me everywhere. Very nice kit. Can't go wrong for $5, and then just mix and match and add stuff to it. Definitely not waterproof, but it has a nice snap, so things aren't going to fly everywhere. Also in here, for my radio, I carry an extra set of batteries for this battery holder that I have. This allows me to use the battery holder here for my ham radio with AA batteries. You definitely don't get as much power output with these, but they're nice to have in a pinch, and I like these lithium because they're super light. You can carry 4 or 5 of these, even a 12-pack for, you know, what regular ones that you can get at the store. I also have rechargeables, but these are nice because they're lighter. They last a little bit longer just storing, so I usually keep these around with me. That's what I have in there for right now. There's another small pocket in here that you could probably put like an MP3 player, and then there's also a hole internally here so you could run, it's kind of hard to see, you should run a MP3 player in here, then run your headphones out to this headphone port here, and then run it up to your head as you're using this. Okay, so let me load this back up and then we'll go to the next pocket. Okay, we'll go to the next pouch down. This is probably what I would call the large compartment. Has the most room. Variable size, you can put things in here. There's a small little divider here. You can probably put files and stuff in here, but with my first aid kit it bulges out at the top, so if you want to put files in there you're going to get bent up, so you probably won't put anything important. First thing in here I have is my AC adapter for the laptop, self-explanatory. I also have been carrying my small little tripod. It's really nice, extendable. Actually came with my spotting scope, but I've been using it for my YouTube videos for close-up shots on a table. But right now I'm using a very large silk tripod, which I'll probably try and show in another video. So this is the main pocket here. Also this is the battery charger for my camera that I'm using right now to record this with. Keep it in a Ziploc bag, try and keep it dry. I'm not sure how it would do if it got wet, but you know, for the weight of a Ziploc bag, why not? Also, you can see that there is a mesh covering right here, so you can put more things in here. Sometimes I'll put some of my other USB wires or cables, mouse, those types of things in here. Anything loose. Change would probably be a good spot for this too. Keep it all together, you don't have to scrounge around. The nice thing about this bag is it's actually pretty unique that the very bottom of this actually rolls all the way through to the front, and you can actually see the bottom of the laptop. So if you have something in there, it rolls front to back, which is kind of nice. It's also kind of a pain at the same time, because if you lose it back here and you're looking up front, you're like, well, where'd it go? And then sometimes your hands can't get all the way through to the front or the back. It's kind of a pain in the butt. This is just an extra piece I have for the large tripod right now. This is just an extender for a handle. Okay, so I will close this and load this back up, and then I'll go to the next pocket. Okay, so now I'll go on to the next pocket here. This is a small one, it's not very wide. It goes to the bottom of the bag, so it is very deep, but it is very narrow. One thing I keep in here is kind of what I call like just an overnight pack. I have some deodorant, shampoo, some soap, small little toothbrush, toothpaste, and some like small Kleenex here. I like this because it kind of makes this almost like a small overnight bag. If I want to use that for a purpose like that, say something comes up, emergency at work, emergency in the family, you know, maybe you won't have all clothes with you, but you got something to get you through the night at least. You know, if you wear the same clothes, but this is enough to get me through a shower, brush my teeth, anything unexpected, or if you had some, say at work, say you want to really brush your teeth, you had something really crazy for lunch, that's why I like to have it in there. I also have a couple packs of tuna. These are really nice. They last for about 2 or 3 years, I think. 2013 still on this one. It's really nice to have. It's quick protein, very easy. These have not opened up on me yet, and I've had it for about 4 or 5 months. So I like having them. The only caveat is to make sure you have this out of warm weather so they don't go bad. But usually this is always an air-conditioned environment, either in my office or my truck. So I think I really like having that in there. I haven't eaten any of these yet that I've stored in there, but time will tell. Okay, I'll close this up and go to the next one.